Who would be the audience for your media product?
The Weeping Widow is going to target a male audience, as I believe that men are more likely to take an interest in the genre of film noir than women. The reason I believe this is to be true because the Weeping Widow is portrayed through the ego of a male detective called Detective Lang, as he tirelessly tracks down a ruthless killer, and the male mind is more likely to relate to the character than a female, as being a detective is one of the ambitious career paths in what a lot of men inspired to be in childhood.
The Weeping Widow is not only going to specifically target all males on the whole, but a specific target of men aged from 25 to 40. The reason that our film will target people of this age group is because the film on the whole is mysterious, dark film noir that tries to encourage the mind to think and guess. For example, when Detective Lang receives a text from the Weeping Widow telling him that he must go to the beach banks, the audience automatically begins to wonder why and who this Weeping Widow is. The reason I have chosen not to target the younger generation is because the film is more suited to more mature mind, as the younger generation are more easily bored by the genre, as they would rather go to see a film that would make them laugh, such as a comedy.
A film that I believe to be similar to mine is Seven, and I believe that this film in particular has inspired me to create The Weeping Widow through the fact it was dark film noir, and the plot woman is also a psychopathic killer who has their own ideas on the male gender and how they treat women and should be punished as a result.
I believe that the film Seven has a huge appeal to a mature male audience through the simple fact that it includes horrific and gory scenes that revolve around death and mystery, and I believe that men are more likely to have the stomach to truly enjoy this film than women, who would much rather go to the cinema to see a chick flick.
How did you attract/address your audience?
The age rating that we gave our film was a 15 certificate, which allowed us to create a film that would appeal to a wide range of people in the target market. By using a lower rating, this allowed us to expand on the amount of people who can watch this particular film, as younger viewers were able to access this film through their local cinema, strengthening the chances of success. I feel by allowing older teens to visit this film benefited the film, as the most common visit to the screenings are teenagers. This again strengthens the chances of the film being a success.
Because the film was given a 15 rating, I believe that the theme of the film would be a bit too strong for younger viewers, as the ideology behind it with the dead bodies and the disturbed serial killer may cause stress to younger viewers, and a more mature mind is required to cope with this ideology.
I believe that one point in particular in my film noir will appeal to my target audience is at the end of the opening sequence, in which Detective Lang finds the body of a victim laid dead and murdered with red flowers, which is a symbol of the Weeping Widow scattered around the body. The reason I feel that this point will appeal to the audience is because it creates a sense of interest for the viewer, and future deaths in the film will be recognised as a victim of the Weeping Widow as a result of this.
I believe that the audience were particularly pleased with my use of camera work, as it includes a variety of shots, such as long shots, close-up shots, cross-cutting, match and action, and many other shots to keep the viewers interested. One shot in particular which received positive feedback from the audience was the point of view shot from Detective Lang when he finds the body of the victim, in which the shot works its way from the feet of the victim to the face. I believe that this shot is effective, as it allows the audience to put themselves into the position of the detective, and it does not allow the audience to identify the victim straight away, and it creates a sense of curiosity to who the victim might be.
Another shot that was particularly liked by the audience was the over-the-shoulder shot of Detective Lang walking towards the beach banks. The reason they liked this shot was because it allowed the audience to stay in focus with the position of the detective, but they could also sense realism as they were able to see where he was going.